You are live with me, Barry Musa, on the Africa Daily Show on Africa Global Radio. In a bit, my mate would be joining me. Well, she's here, but coming on board with headlines across Africa. Don't go away.
Headlines across Africa.
Headlines across Africa.
Headlines across Africa.
Headlines across Africa.
Okay.
Okay, so we're flying to Gabon first.
Nice.
And we'll be reading from the Gabon newspaper.
The Gabon newspaper.
The
Gabo.
Gabon newspaper.
Oh, okay, this time no N, eh?
There's
Okay.
one N, so I don't know. It's a Gabon news.
It's Gabon newspaper, yeah, obviously. Gabon. The N is more of like silence. You say it like an Austral kind of way. Oh. Yeah, I'm just... Ha! Anyway, what is the headline there?
So the headline reads, Political Dialogue Between the European Union and Gabon.
Okay. Yep.
So on Wednesday, last week, the 27th of January,
Okay.
there was a political dialogue between Gabon and the European Union
Right.
under the co-presidency of Miss Rose Christine Usaka Raponda, who is the Prime Minister and the head of government of Gabon,
Right.
and then Miss Rosario Bento Baez, who is Ambassador of the European Union in the presence of some ministers.
Right.
So when they met, the reason why they met was to exchange views between partners of equal rank, to help strengthen their communication and to deepen relationships between Gabon and the European Union.
Okay.
Now, the constructive discussion made it possible to tackle political issues relating to the bilateral relationship and to regional and multilateral issues. Human rights issues were also discussed, more so in the context of Gabon's recent election to the High Rights Council, as well as justice and good governance.
Okay.
In particular, the fight against corruption, which constitutes a major obstacle to development.
Okay. Right.
And on the occasion of discussion on the economic and social situation in Gabon as well, which has been greatly altered by the crisis linked to the COVID-19 pandemic, the European Union affirmed its availability to support Gabon for the end of the crisis, in particular in a strategy of green and sustainable recovery. The two parties concluded the work after having exhausted all the items on the agenda and agreed to meet again for the next political dialogue exercise in 2021.
Okay.
In the meantime, the dialogue between the two parties will be permanent in all sectors and at different levels.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I think this is good in a way.
In a way.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, we're always talking about being independent, but we
Yeah.
find ourselves going back.
Yeah. Do you know what I found
For
out
help.
recently? That
No.
Egypt's currency is the Egyptian pound. Like, why? I mean, the cradle of civilization.
Yeah. Then it's like
The Egyptian pound. I mean, if there's any country in this world
that should have their own
the-
money. It should be
Egypt, and then I
yes.
think Ethiopia. You know, but Liberian dollar. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, continue.
But I was like, as I was saying, it's like we're always talking about being independent
Yep,
and taking care of ourselves, but then some way, somehow,
Yeah.
we always find ourselves going back to the West for support.
Oh yeah.
And the
Yeah.
European Union, through this discussion,
Right.
has agreed
Mhm.
to support Gabon for the end of the crisis, in particular in a strategy of green and sustainable recovery. So they're going to help the economy
Okay.
to recover.
All right.
And that's why I said it's good in a way, because I mean, they need the help.
Everybody needs help at this moment.
And-
you
and-
know.
yeah.
Yeah. But what we also want to find out is what initiative has the government put in place
Done.
or started
To
that
help
needs
the economy
support? That's
recover.
from ground zero, dear. If I decide to give it, I'll take over all this thing after 10 years. Would you say no? I mean, so let's put our Gideon boots, like our friends in the.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
giddy up.
Let's giddy up. That's the word, giddy up. I like that. Okay.
Okay, we are moving to Malawi next.
Right.
And we're reading from the Nyasa Times.
Okay.
And the headline reads, Airtel Malawi injects additional K100 million for COVID equipment.
The telecoms are doing well.
Yeah.
They're getting money.
They are taking our money.
It's true. Bring
Taking
it
our
back.
airtime and
Even though there'll be that was said donated, we start seeing people as angels.
if you're taking our monies and you're using it for good,
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's
Oh yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But great one. Let's hear.
So yeah, Airtel Malawi this morning said it has given the government an additional 100 million K to mitigate the current challenges in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic.
Nice.
So they initially gave the government 104 million K to supplements,
Right.
and then they have added an additional 100 million K, which will be used to purchase ventilators and then oxygen concentrators by the Presidential COVID-19 Task Force.
Nice.
So combined with last year's support, Airtel's total contribution to COVID-19 fight in Malawi has now reached 204 million K.
Nice. They're doing well.
I think, I mean, if all of these telcos are coming together to donate this, donate that, I don't think we would have to wait on the COVAX scheme before the vaccine gets here.
No, not at all. And I think it shouldn't just stop there. I mean, we made mention
of moving forward.
I mean, the issues in the health education sector, if our health sector is still fragile, now COVID is here. Worst. So, I think that's an amazing thing. And kudos to Airtel.
Kudos to Airtel Malawi.
Definitely. Okay.
And for our last newspaper headline, we are coming back to Togo.
Okay.
Which is just around the corner.
Just around the corner, yeah. Yeah, you can't walk though. Yeah.
I know, it's far.
It is.
I went to the voter region in the new year.
Okay.
I didn't get to the border, but I sat in the car for so long and I was like...
It's just here to the voter region, Kara. It's like 3 hours drive from here to
and
Volta.
I think the driver I went with was telling me about plans being made to build an airport in the voter region. So I think
as a matter of fact, it started. I think they've even given out the price, like 99 TDs or something like that. Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yep. Like,
because it'll make it easier for people to go back.
Oh yeah, I mean,
because some people would actually not travel back because they cannot sit in cars for so long.
Oh yeah, 3 hours, no joke. So it's like $17
for a flight to.
Yeah, it's like 15 minutes I think in less than
that's
30.
Great.
Oh yeah. I mean, things are easy now, so let's make it easy for ourselves.
Yeah, let's explore Ghana.
Charlie, there's a lot.
Taking all of the money out.
True.
So the headline reads, we're reading from the Togo Tribune.
Okay.
And the headline reads, Regional 2021, the new low blows off the Lomé Palace.
Brilliant.
So the government in Togo has embarked on preparations for the regional elections a few days ago. And on January 19, 2021, there was a second meeting of political parties and governments that took place in the framework of the preparations for the regional elections. At the end of this meeting, a national consultation between political actors, which is CNAP, was set up to carry out the discussion intended to pave the way for an inclusive and successful process. We can therefore say that we are wrong that the train for the regional elections has started.
Okay.
I mean, elections have happened all over.
Oh yeah.
And so Togo is making ways, putting processes in place to have their regional elections. And I think whatever has to be done needs to be done to ensure that they run smoothly and that they have peaceful regional elections.
And they shouldn't forget COVID is here. So,
yes.
That's very important.
That is. Today, I was listening to the radio coming to work.
Okay.
I was in a car.
Right.
And then they were talking to this minister. I don't remember.
Okay.
I've forgotten.
In our base Ghana?
In our base Ghana.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I heard somebody talk about how it is all our fault that the cases are rising again. I mean,
the citizens.
All of us, everybody.
Oh, like everybody's inclusive.
He started from...
His Excellency. Everybody.
He said what we should have done was, I mean, when we started, there were restrictions, there was lockdown, then we saw the numbers drop, right. Then he said after some time, it's like everybody felt like,
let's just go by our
normal lives. Then people started going out again. Right. Then we did registration. Then we did campaigns. Then we did voting.
Rallies
then Christmas and then all of that. And I was so glad that at least one person
it's true.
in the government is admitting that it is not just the citizens, but it is all of us combined.
Oh, yeah. And it's actually solidifying those who feel COVID no day. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's solidifying because at the end of the day, everybody's moving and taking and going.
Yeah, I mean, there was a point in time where me personally, I was telling
you were
somebody,
tempted, right?
Yeah, I was telling somebody, I think we're all immune.
Look, look at you. Behave. Yesterday.
But right now, the COVID has hit close to home.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Yesterday, a medical doctor told me he doesn't believe in COVID. I was shocked. I'm serious. I was shocked. There's this video that I think I posted on our page of this guy struggling to breathe, and all of that. And he saw that, Charlie, some of them, they're over-exaggerating the issue. I'm like, Charlie, you don't know it's just that you don't know anyone close to you.
Yeah, until it hits close to home.
Yeah, I'm not praying for anybody in your family to get it, but you don't know how it is.
Feel it.
Let's be safe, generally. But great, and we hope, Togo, please, COVID-19 protocols.
Yeah, protocols.
Yeah. Let's ensure that. Okay, that's all we have.
That's all we have.
Great.